You're watching the KUSI News at 6.
Well, it's the largest Jewish teen sporting event in North America, and it's finally returning after a 2-year hiatus right here in San Diego. Joining us with all of the details on the JCC Maccabi Games is event co-chair Adam Jacobs. Adam, thanks for joining us tonight.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. We are so excited to get these games kicked off.
Well, we're excited to learn about it because I've got a few questions for you here on just how this all came to be. For somebody who maybe has never heard of this event, how would you describe it to them?
I would describe it as a mini Olympics for Jewish teens all throughout the world that come to a certain location every summer to celebrate who they are as people, to play sports, to connect, and to really make some relationships that are going to last them a lifetime.
So when it comes to the teams competing, are they practicing back at home together, or do they just kind of show up and everybody who plays a certain sport goes out and competes? How does that work?
Yeah, so every city or country sends a delegation with a series of different athletes on different teams, and they all come this year to San Diego, and we're going to put on a series of different tournaments between swimming, you have volleyball, soccer, basketball, tennis, just to name a few. They do practice at home, but one of the very cool things that we do, if a certain delegation doesn't have enough athletes to fill a team, we will combine teams together to create a team that can compete. And so another great way to make friends and connections from everywhere around the world.
Well, you said it was Olympic style, and I guess I just made you explain what Olympic style actually means. So that's fantastic that you're able to do this on such a local and regional level. And it is the 40th anniversary. What makes this event so successful? Because as you can tell, I mean, it's a massive scale. I read thousands that are participating.
Yeah, I've actually been an athlete in the games. I've been a coach in the games. I've been a delegation head and now proud to be a co-chair. And I'm still friends with people I've met when I was playing as an athlete, when I coached a couple years back. And that's really what it's all about, is making those connections, those relationships, and deepening your roots to the community that you're in and your global community as well.
And that was another thing, because I'm sure there is so much to learn from something like this that's modeled after a global and regional area specifically. I mean, is this something that throughout the year they are able to learn from in terms of being able to kind of meet and maybe fundraise, things like that?
So we like to say that the Maccabi Games is actually the start of our program. We're getting people all throughout the city of San Diego and the county, for that matter, to come together to host these teens. We have over 500 host families that are welcoming these teens in from all over the world. We have thousands of volunteers. We have sponsors on a local level and on a continental level. And this is really just the beginning, because after this, that's how people get involved with what the Jewish Community Center does and involved in what the rest of our greater community is doing.
That is incredible. So not only are you bringing all of the athletes here, but you're also bringing those local communities wherever the games are going to be hosted to that, bringing them together as well. What a fantastic thing to learn about. Now, for people who maybe want to get more information, I know that there's some who maybe want to watch a game or they just want to learn more about the organization as a whole. Where can they go, and what do they need to do?
Yeah, you can go to our website at jccmaccabisd.org to learn more about all that we're doing. So this year it's in San Diego. Next year is going to be in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and another one also next year is going to be in Israel. So a great opportunity for our teens, 13 to 16-year-olds, to see different areas of our country, to see the world, and to compete in these really fun games and make new friends that are going to last a lifetime.
Adam, before we go, what sports did you compete in, and what was the furthest you made it? Did you ever take home a gold?
I was a baseball player, yes, and I actually played in college and professionally. And most of these kids, they're pretty good athletes, but many aren't going to go on to superstardom. But many are going to be the leaders in our community going forward. And I failed to mention one very important thing is this year we also did a JCC Cares program where our host families and our athletes came together to do some care projects across the county today. And that's just thousands and thousands of people putting their effort towards putting together packages for those that are less fortunate, for animals that are in the Humane Society, and so on. And just what a great way to give back to the community to kick these games off.
Competition for a cause. Adam Jacobs, we appreciate you taking the time. Good luck with all of the events happening. I know this runs for the next several days until August 5th, so we appreciate everything you're doing and bringing such a great event here to San Diego. Thanks so much.
I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Well, today marked the